and it's still run by a remarkable old sheepman, Angus War. Old Angus was born in 1896, and he's rarely left Clare except to go to school and the Great War.
I can remember back to 1900, sandstorms. On a bad drought, you could drag a blanket all the way from here to Burke and you wouldn't pick up a burr on us. Everything goes.
Old Angus is crusty and laconic, with a sense of humour as dry as the land itself. And the empire he now sees is 1/8 of its former size. But symbolically at least, he's the head of the family, and his property is still the family headquarters.
Angus, you've been breeding Clare sheep just about all your life. What's good about a Clare sheep?
Nothing. It's only what you think's good, what I do.
Well, what do you think's good?
Oh, well, I don't know. It's just one that appeals to you. Hmm?
Well, you've evolved a sheep that does extra well in this country, isn't it, for a start?
So they tell me.
Angus War is one of the last of a breed of woolmen who's lived exclusively for his sheep and his land. A man of considerable wealth, he's never married, never travelled, and lives in a rambling old homestead with just his memory.
That'd be you and Auntie Bell in 1898.
Pretty stylish.
Yeah, pretty stylish, all right. Well, here's an interesting one here, the camel string.
When was the last time you saw camel trains here?
Oh, between the two wars.
Those camels as late as that, was it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mullaroo always caught their wool with camels. Too much sand out there to get over everything.
Here's a whole lot here I could have taken as bread butter. Here's a good one of the old Chinese gardener. That must have been here.
Did you have much Chinese labour in the early days?
Quite a bit.
Where did it come from?
Well, there was a Joss house on the camp in Hay. She used to get your chows from there.
Here was the bloke who was the cook, the Chinese cook, you always playing practical jokes on. And finally, they said, oh, well, poor old bloke, enough's enough, we'll knock off this. They said to him, whatever his name was, oh, well, won't play any more jokes on you.
Charlie Chong.
Charlie Chong, whatever his name was. He said, all right, I'll know more spitty in the soup. That was pretty good.
More pea in the stew.
There's the old Fiat car. You bogged between Swan Hill and Balranald, will you?
The car graveyard tells a story of distance and hardship, ashes to ashes, rust to rust. But the story of Clare is not really about cars or camels, horses, or even humans. It's about wool. Out here at Clare, they call this the New Shed. It's only 102 years old. These days, you can just about fit the entire Clare flock inside at the one time. But in the shed's heyday, it took big teams of willing men 2 months to shear all the sheep here.
I can remember the switch over from blades to machinery and that sort of thing, but from bullocks to motor transport. Well, there were 64 shearers and they shear up to 150,000 sheep, or a bit more perhaps. Take them a couple of months sometimes. And they'd have to stop here till the job was completed.
Angus, you're near the end of your life and you've lived nearly all that life on this property. What do you think you've achieved?
Nothing.
Really? You and John both create an impression that there's not much room in your life for anything other than the property, the sheep and the wool.
That's all you know.
Do you have any regrets about that?
No.
Did you ever consider doing anything else?
Well, I wasn't fit to go into the church or anything like that. I'll stop in the bush.
No curiosity to see the big wide world beyond Clare?
Oh, I've heard about it.